Hey there, my friend. Erin Chase here from $5 Dinners, and welcome to my, was supposed to be yesterday, but I couldn't do it, Dinner Made Easy show. The Thanksgiving Dinner Made Easy show. We are going to be working through some holiday ideas and tips and tricks this month. And so I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. I actually had like something wrong with my eye. So that's a little weird when you're doing videos. So I waited for that to get a little better. I think it's doing better today. It doesn't look quite as red as yesterday. So we're here today and we are making Instant Pot turkey breast, an herbed version of this. It's super simple. And I think there's a couple reasons to do turkey breast this holiday season. If you're having a smaller gathering, like maybe last year, maybe you're not. But if you are, it's a great option. Turkey breasts are usually about 5 or 6 pounds. So that's gonna be plenty of meat for a small family. The other reason would be it might be the most affordable option for you this year. I have started to see some of the Thanksgiving deals in the grocery stores. I know there's some freebie options. I think there are some cashback apps that are doing things like that. There's gonna be some grocery stores that are gonna say, get a turkey, get a free ham, get a free ham, get a free turkey, yada, yada. So be paying attention to those deals, but if you're just getting a turkey and you don't see an amazing option for a regular turkey, consider a turkey breast. So, Jonna, hello. Waving from down the road. Thank you very much, Kristen. And Jan, hello. The idea here is quick and easy. Also, one less thing to put in your oven. I know that when we do a Thanksgiving feast, it's like competition for oven space. And so doing it on the Instant Pot is going to alleviate some of that. Of course, this is gonna be just a great dinner option as well. So if you see the turkey breasts are on sale in the next couple weeks, grab a couple to throw in your freezer, and then you'll have this turkey breast option for a dinner, to make sandwiches. Really great, super simple. So I have right here, I'm gonna tilt my phone a little bit. I think I'm gonna switch to my computer maybe next week. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the order of operations. This is a 6-quart Instant Pot. Hang tight. Let me just get this all here for you. All right, hope you guys can see that. Let's see. Alma, hello. All right, glad you guys are joining. Okay, so I have the turkey breast right here. The first thing that we're gonna add is 1 cup of liquid, and I'm gonna actually add chicken broth. I want that chicken broth, it gets real hot and steamy in the Instant Pot. All right, I didn't really mean for that to come out like that, and I want the chicken broth flavor to be kind of circulating inside the Instant Pot as it comes to pressure, and the heat and the pressure in there work together. Totally could do this in the slow cooker, Kristen. I would do the same thing with a rack though. I wouldn't want the turkey sitting in the liquid because it's just not gonna turn out quite the same. So if you have some sort of a rack, you could do this exact same thing in a slow cooker and cook it. Let's see, I would just do probably low for 6 hours if I was doing this in the slow cooker. All right, so first things first is going to be the chicken broth. So about 1 cup. I'm using a bouillon base, so I'm actually just going to pour this in and then probably have to give it a little stir. Let me see if I can center this a little bit. And again, we just want the chicken flavor swirling around in there. Okay, next is gonna be the steam rack that comes with your device or any other sort of metal rack. And that is, again, to keep the turkey breast out of the liquid. The turkey will release a little bit of liquid. We wanna keep it out of the liquid. We want it to all cook evenly, and we want it to be, evenly cooked, so it's nice and sliceable. Okay, so the next is going to be the turkey breast. We are going to, you'll have to take it out of the package. I already did that, just to save time and having to wash my hands a whole bunch. So I'm gonna just put this into as even of a layer as I can. These guys are gonna be cozy snug in here. All right, I'll show you in a second. And then the next thing we need to do is melt the butter. So I have measured out, this is probably about 5 pounds of turkey breast. I think you can see that in there. It's kind of in a single layer there. And I'm going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm just gonna do that in the microwave really quick. then we are going to, I like to just milk that in my measuring cup, my glass measuring cup, because then I can just pour it right on. And then, let's see if you can see that a little better. There we go. We're gonna pour that right on, and then we're gonna sprinkle, heavily sprinkle, just a seasoning blend. I'm just gonna use this one. It's just like whatever your favorite seasoning blend is. If you wanted to do something that was more of a poultry seasoning that has that yummy sage in it, you could, but you can also just use any sort of seasoning mix. I'm just gonna make sure, oh, that's mostly melted. Just get those last little tiny bits. Okay, and we are gonna pour this directly onto the turkey breast. And yes, some of it will fall into the liquid below, but that is okay. This is also going to act as kind of the glue, is not the right word, but it's what I think of, for the seasoning. So we are just gonna lay this on thick. You can see it's like a little river of butter. Oh. Just lay it on thick, just like this. We have a stray, I think, from the lid, and that's it. That's what you gotta put in there. It is chicken broth or water in the bottom layer, 1 cup, and that's because the Instant Pot requires that liquid to run. The turkey breast, the melted butter, and then the seasoning. Doesn't that look amazing and so easy? All of a sudden you're like, you know what? I could cook a turkey for Thanksgiving this year. I've never done that before, but I'm gonna do that the way Erin showed us. If you're gonna do this in the slow cooker, I think Kristen asked earlier, a slow cooker would be the best choice. You could also do this in the oven. The cooking time is just gonna be very different. You would have to look up the cooking time based on the exact size of your turkey breast. And of course, using a meat thermometer to cook it to the proper temperature. So for this one, sorry about the pups. For this one, because this is a thicker turkey breast, I'm gonna go ahead and cook this on high pressure for 10 minutes, okay? So I can't actually plug I'm doing this backwards. I'm doing it backwards while you're looking at it forward. You're all like, she's got that backwards. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy set to sealing, and I guess I could plug this in behind me. I wanted to show you, I can move the phone. Okay. So we are going to do, we're gonna go on a little field trip. I wanted to show you. Okay, so we're gonna do manual, that's high pressure, and we're gonna do 10 minutes. And then after the cooking cycle, we will check with the meat thermometer in the thickest part of the turkey breast to make sure that it is cooked at least to 165. I know some people like their turkey cooked a little, maybe to 160 if they want like a juicier turkey, but let me tell you, when you're cooking a turkey in the Instant Pot, it's gonna be delicious. It's different from cooking it or roasting it in the oven. It really just is. So go for the 165 on the meat thermometer, and you should be good to go. If it's not cooked to 165 at the end of the cooking cycle, then go ahead and just put the lid back on and add anywhere between 3 and 6 minutes, depending on what the temperature is. It'll come back to pressure really quickly, and then you can keep cooking it, and then you can either let it naturally release, or if you wanted to quick release it when it was done cooking, either of those options is going to work with this. So this is a great just regular dinner. When we make this for regular dinner, I just pick the rack up and put the turkey onto a cutting board, and then I kind of angle slice it into just like sliced turkey. Super delicious, great with mashed potatoes or even rice or dinner rolls with some vegetables or a salad, just super simple option. The other thing is obviously for your holiday feast, whatever that looks like, if it's a Friendsgiving or a small family gathering, even a large family gathering. It's if you needed a second turkey, but you don't want to have to roast 2 turkeys, you could do 1 turkey in the oven and then 1 in the Instant Pot, just like this. So Leah's asking, I don't know where to get good turkey breast. Well, the grocery store is going to have it right now, assuming no supply chain issues. It could be even hit or miss by region. If you see them in your store in the next couple weeks and they're on sale, I would go ahead and grab a couple and put them in your freezer so that you can have a great protein option for you that you got on sale to make, in December or January or February. So that is Instant Pot herbed turkey breast. Recap real quick. Okay, it's so late on Friday. It's actually been a great week, but I forgot how words work. So recap real quick. 1 cup of liquid water or chicken broth into the base of the slow cooker. Add your steam rack. Add the turkey breasts in as much of a single layer as you can. Melt 4 tablespoons of butter. Pour that directly on top of the turkey breast. Then sprinkle heavily with, really just coat the whole top of that, the turkey breast and the butter with some sort of a seasoning blend. It doesn't matter which one you use, whatever is your favorite. If you wanted to do a sage-based one with, kind of a poultry seasoning type flavor, you could totally do that. I just did kind of a generic one that I use for a lot of different things. And so just really coat that well, because once it's done cooking, when you go to slice it, you'll get that really great herb layer on each slice of your turkey. Okay, so then we're gonna put the lid on, sealing. The little top guy, he's gonna be set to sealing. We are going to cook that on high pressure for 10 minutes. And then you can either check it at the end of the cooking cycle with the meat thermometer to make sure that the thickest part is cooked to at least 165 or 170. If it may be 160, it kind of depends. But the turkey is going to be really, really delicious and tender because it's cooking in the Instant Pot. I know some people will cook a whole turkey to 155, 160, but that's a little bit different because of the way that the cooking mechanism of roasting is different from the cooking mechanism of an Instant Pot. So that explains that. So go for 165 or 170 for that internal temperature. If it's not cooked all the way through, because maybe the breast was thicker, it was maybe slightly frozen in the middle still, go ahead and put the lid back on and cook it for another 3 to 6 minutes. One last thing, which I just thought of, if your turkey breast is still kind of frozen, you can still cook it in the Instant Pot. You're gonna need to add, I would cook it for 15 to 18 minutes if it's from frozen. The other thing you can do, just like you would a turkey, is put it into a bowl of water in the fridge and let it kind of quick thaw. You might need about an hour for that to happen. It'll thaw, the water will help get speed up the thawing process. So if you do go to cook it for dinner and you're like, oh my goodness, this is still frozen solid or half frozen, go ahead and put it in a bowl of water for a little while and then cook it in the Instant Pot. Again, you can cook it from frozen, but definitely recommend getting it as thawed out as you can. So, Instant Pot herb turkey breast. If you give this a try anytime this holiday season or beyond, please let us know. We love to hear how you enjoy the recipes that we feature here on the Dinner Made Easy show. Next week, I will be in Fort Worth on Tuesday for the Erin Chase show. We are making pie crust. It's going to be fantastic. I will be in my sister's kitchen for that. I don't think she knows that yet, but that's okay. I'll bring everything I need. She won't even know I was there. But anyway, so we're going to do that on Tuesday, and then we'll be back next week with a beef roast. We're going to continue our holiday theme. We're going to do a beef roast on next Thursday's Dinner Made Easy show. All right, my friends, thanks for joining me this Friday. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday, but we are here sharing great ideas and hacks and tips with you here today. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week.